perception is reality. The very wealthy can buy spontaneously, whether it's a Picasso, whether it's a helicopter, whether it's a house. It doesn't need to be on their agenda. I want to buy a house, it's on my agenda. It comes to them naturally. My name is Gary Hersham. I am the head of Beauchamp Estates. We've been dealing with very expensive, luxurious, off-market homes worldwide for many years. Don't think I'm being vulgar or facetious, but 75 or 80 million pounds is not a huge amount of money for this house. It just isn't. If you look what you can buy today in prime central London for 15 or 20 million and compare it to 2 or 3 ratchets up, you'll see you get very little for your 20 million. The cost of a house like this of $80 million compared to somebody's net worth of $10 billion is neither here nor there. It's not as if they've only got $85 million to spend $80 million on a house. I believe, with my many years of experience, that a house is sold based on the quality of the kitchen and the quality of the bathrooms. Lighting is also terribly important. Look at this kitchen here. It's absolutely enormous, and that's what people want. So quality relates to 2 things, the quality of the materials and the taste. Here you have both. I'm never quite sure that I've understood what unique selling points are. The house itself is a unique selling point. You can't say, I'm buying this house because I like the bedroom and the bathroom. But if you had to say what the unique selling point is, I suspect you'd say the voluminous swimming pool, how amazing the floor-to-ceiling height is in the swimming pool. But everything's beautiful here, and a buyer will appreciate everything or appreciate nothing. Come and have a look at this wonderful staircase. How often do you see in today's world a 2-story solid stone staircase? Look at the intrinsic and detailed level of design. Quite magnificent, quite magnificent. By the way, as we're passing here, I'm going to close this door, but this door leads to the staff area and the staff lift, and the main lift is to our left. Very soft, easy to sit in drawing room. The detail is amazing. We're driving towards Rutland Gate in Knightsbridge, a house of some 60-something thousand square feet. The house has been bought by an extremely wealthy Chinese purchaser. He intends putting an extra floor on top to create a 5,000 square foot master bedroom. We are in the primest part of Knightsbridge, and this is probably the most important house in Knightsbridge, not in terms of price nor in terms of size, but in terms of location. You can see the house has been stripped out, ready for the refurbishment works. It was the house of Prince Sultan bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, who would have been king of Saudi Arabia had he not passed away. Well, you can see, come over here, you'll see little relics of the house. Look at the marble. Look at the sienna marble, the paneling of the sienna marble. Imagine everything was done to that quality throughout the house. Whether you like the style or not would have been irrelevant, but the bathrooms, the kitchen, the catering kitchen, the swimming pool were spectacular. If somebody came to me and said, listen, I've got the money, I'll pay you £140 million for the house, so don't waste your time, and I'm not going to put the offer up. If somebody says, look, I'm very interested, I'd like it, to me it's worth 200 million, 190 million, 205 million, of course I'm going to speak to the client. It's got to be within reason. Come around this way, because you're missing half the floor. Now we're in a house in Denham, which has a very famous history. The people who've lived in the house would be the type of people you'd read about in books. Take, for example, Harry Saltzman. Well, everybody knows who Cubby Broccoli and Harry Saltzman are. The creators of the Bond movies. It had the French royal family living here. So, what is the first thing you see? You come in to an entrance foyer. To your right, you have the grand staircase, which is absolutely spectacular. The gold leaf in here alone has cost hundreds of thousands of pounds. Look here at the formal gardens, aren't they beautiful? Gardens go as far as the eye can see. It's currently owned by the Chaitanya family, who are a very important expat family from Africa, who are Indian, and who we've worked with for very many years. Fabulous family. These 4 houses have had occupiers, will have occupiers, and have been lived in this case for a hell of a long time, in Rutland Gate probably for a hell of a long time. Avenue Road is new build. These houses find their buyers, and most of these buyers, by the way, when it comes down to brass tacks, are normal. Breakfast, lunch and dinner, sit down and have a coffee with you, absolutely normal people, except they have one ingredient that a lot of us don't have. They have the ability to choose a property spontaneously, no matter what it costs.